Okay, right. Hello again, YouTube. It's been quite a while, yes? The upload schedule has been all over the place because I said yes to too many sponsorship and stuff this month. I kind of got turbo busy and I forgot to record anything for quite a while. But hey, you know when I said that Yai Miko is gonna be my last C6 R5? I'm not going anymore. Self-control. This is my last ever C6 R5. After that, I'll be a good boy. Well, how about we scrap that a little bit? I want to decide whether or not I want to invest into Dehya. Because as you know, or you may not, I kind of play tank in every video game I play. And Dehya is kinda like a tank. Which means I am obligated. Okay, I don't level Noel. I don't know why. Dehya is kind of like a tank, so I think it will be perfect for me to try to play Dehya. Now, I may start off by, going for like a C0R1 kind of build, but then we'll decide whether or not I want to like turbo whale on her. Because, I already triple crown Jinyan, so what's the worst that can happen? Going in Abyss, listen here. Everyone is modding because Dehya is gonna do low DPS. So, sure, I don't think that affects me too much. Because if I do less DPS, it takes me longer to kill shit around the map. Which means I stream for longer, Better than one-shot everything, I guess. Copium, it is time. Time to watch the trailer first, and then we'll go over her quick skill set and kit in the in-game Genshin window. It does have 3 crowns ready. Yeah, I only have 1 crown this time. But hey, let us begin.
Dehya, can the wall really keep the sandstorms out?
I don't think walls really keep sands out, maybe.
She never meant for it to keep anything out.
Oh. Okay.
Don't you think Sumeru City's a bit far, Dehya? She'll get
Damn.
homesick. Besides,
Fancy.
who knows how the people in the rainforest will treat her?
Please, can't you let us in?
Monkey.
No, entry's prohibited.
Huh?
But the sandstorm is raging, and we have a child with us.
You hard of hearing, no means no.
Dude. The one-dimensional bad guys Genshin have.
This way, quick. Easy now. Watch your step.
Hey, they have a weapon in there as well. Wait, did she sell that weapon then? Wait. Was it in the story? She sold her claymore and she got a 1-star claymore instead. So she sold her claymore? Oh, for sake. How much did you get for that? How much more did you get for that?
Don't worry. If they do find you, I'll handle it.
Oh, this is the present
Just
time and
trust
she
the
got
dead
it
door.
back? Oh, okay. She got
Things
it
are
back.
different now.
Whatever you say. But what are you planning with all that Mora? Isn't that like your whole life savings?
You'll see when we get there.
She's very pretty, yes? Pack.
All right, we'll take good care of the girl.
Did she start an orphanage?
Will be
Oh,
used to
she...
provide for the
Okay.
desert orphans.
Okay.
I'll need a name for the fund.
How about the Wall of Hope? That wall was never meant for keeping things out. It was for
Feel
protection.
strong, man.
I hope the kids can forget about all the sandstorms.
Maybe
Chance of
Dehya
real
donated
life.
her damage because other people deserve the spotlight more than her. Yeah, maybe she did donate all her damage away. That's okay. We take those. Alright, it is time for the tech review. Alright, let's see. Dehya, Flame Main. Dehya is a pyro character who enhances the survivability of her teammates on the field. Okay. Dehya can use her elemental skill to create Fiery Sanctum Field, whereby characters within the field have their resistance to interruption increase. And when such characters takes damage, a portion of the damage will be mitigated and born by... Is that how you use that word? Born? When an opponent within Fiery Sanctum Field takes damage, the field will unleash a coordinated attack during pyro damage. So yeah, it's like when you hit the enemy within the field, the enemy gets like a fire attack thrown at them. And when your characters are within the field, the damage they take gets transferred into Dehya. When using her elemental burst, Dehya will automatically and continuously unleash Flame Main's fist for a period of time, dealing multiple bouts of pyro damage. Okay. Ascension material, we have pyro, of course. We have the... Are these supposed to be eggs? Oh, it's attack warm, so we steal a bunch of eggs and then we feed it to Dia. And then we beat up her friends, the Eremites, and we steal their bandages. Damn, Dia. I mean, I guess that's kind of harsh, but okay. Then we gotta have to go beat up Simon or Asimon, the robot guy from the desert. And then for talents, we have Teaching of Praxis, Faded Red Satin, and Puppet Strings. Damn, how convenient that I have all these resources ready. Damn, it really helps to just farm everything randomly, right, chat? The day I randomly decided to kill a bunch of Emerites. Dia, who needs Emerites materials, and Child, who needs Fatui material. True! To ascend Tartaglia, you have to beat up other Fatui agents. Alright, let's see. Normal attack, Sandstorm Assault. Performs up to 4 consecutive strikes using her Claymore and her martial arts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one is a punch. I really think that MiHoYo is really doing more and more in the attack animation of characters' normal attack. Layla has like her different auto attack. Al-Haitam also has his last wind slash, and then we have Dia just starting to punch people on her normal attack, and then we have Mika who kind of shoots his crossbow in the middle of attacks. So I really think the animation department of Genshin is really trying to make you, people see different eye candy and stuff when they're fighting, which is pretty good. And her charge attack is the default. Wait, is that I just realized something. Is a tall model have this charge attack and short model have a spin? Let's say her E. Oh my god. So her first press is she puts down the field, and her second press is she replaces the field, but it also does... Okay, both hits does damage, right? So this does damage. She rips something off the ground, and the second hit also does damage, which she slams it down. That's Dia pulling her sales banner up with all of the storyline and lore that was released off her, and then plumping her sales banner right down below because her kit sucks and she does 0 damage. But I'm gonna C6 her anyway because why not? Why don't they speak in Razor language? Okay, press E, field down. When E field down, ally less hurt. When ally hit, ally kinda do fire hit. Yes, that's the explanation. It's kind of similar to how Raiden thing works. We have to be within the field for that to activate, right? So basically, what it means is that she's already helping, but if you take too much damage and become too much of a Pepega and you never dodge anything, she'll decide that, you know what, this, I'm not helping this idiot anymore, and then she'll let you die. I feel like Dia is gonna be fun in co-op, but Genshin doesn't have any co-op content. Same with how I like playing Sarah in co-op a lot, but there's not really any co-op events, so you don't really get to see to play them, right? This seems pretty good for Burgeon. Yeah, it does seem that they're trying to not let people play Melt and Vaporize because they kind of want her to be played with the new reaction Burning or Burgeon or something. Maybe the ICD adds up and then you can just get Burgeon every hit. But Burgeon and Burning right now isn't really strong because as you guys have known, before patch 3.0 got released, so before Sumeru got released, Burning used to do a lot more damage and able to proc reaction a lot more. But ever since the patch they introduced Sumeru and the Dendro element, they severely nerfed Burning to the point where it does like 30% of the damage it should. If MiHoYo decide to randomly increase Burning damage again, as when it should be, then maybe it should do more damage. Does Dia work well with Ayato? I feel like I like to play Ayato on a freeze team more, but that's because I like to play Ayato Ayaka together with like Diano Venti, like the Kamisake team. Like that was a good team. I like that team a lot. Let's see her ult. Unleashing her burning anger and casting her inconvenient blade aside. Dia enters blazing lioness state and increasing her resistance to interruption. In this state, Dia will automatically and continuously unleash Flame Mane's Fist, dealing pyro damage based on her attack and max HP. When the duration ends, she will unleash an incineration drive, dealing AoE pyro damage based on her attack and max HP. I like how they have to clarify that. If Fiery Sanctum Field created by Dia's own elemental skill, Molten Inferno exists when this ability is unleashed, Dia will retrieve it and then create another field once Burning Lioness duration expires. This field will take on the retrieved field duration at the moment of its retrieval. In this state, Dia will be unable to cast her elemental skill, perform a normal attack, charge attack, or plunge attack. But can you dodge? Or are you just like locked in that? I mean, I feel like it's fine if you get locked in that animation. I think it's kind of cool. Q is automatic. It's E or auto. Yeah, because something says Roaring Barrage. I don't know what is considered Roaring Barrage. It's written there in the last paragraph? Oh. This guy? Yes. Yeah, so you just smash your key because there's no way you're timing exactly 0.39 seconds and then you press your E, right? Like, you're just gonna mash it so the attack comes out faster. Sure, that sounds good. Story, in terms of Eremites, does not refer to a specific group or organization, but all those born in the desert and ply a trade by using their martial prowess, operating as mercenaries. Frail is the humanity in such a desolate profession. To survive, those who walk the path of a mercenary will naturally come together, forming loose bands of mercenaries. Though Emorites or Eremites have many and few among them will be remembered as a legend, with most bound to be as, oh god, I'm getting taught English by Genshin, evanescent as sands in the wind, yet there are exceptions who, like Dehya, may linger in the annals of history. The nickname Flame Mane is fierce and brave. The lion her moniker invokes an analogy for her might. The nickname itself, meanwhile, denotes her passionate nature. Should you be planning to hire a mercenary to serve as bodyguard, Dehya stands as a prime choice. Procuring her service runs an expensive premium, but her abilities make that a worthy expenditure indeed. Compared to those overconfident fools hawking their talents as highest blades on the street and novices capable of doing more than brute force, Dehya is a conscientious oh my god, why is English so hard? I can't read all this. With all that said, those who wish to procure her service should make haste, for there's a long line of other potential clients that have a need of the Flame Mane, and the opportunity, just as grains in the desert, will slip away before long. Streamer can't English today? Well, those are words you don't really say on a daily basis, you know? My name's Dehya, the merc you hired, so what you got for me? A commission, a fight, arms escort, whatever it is, you know where to find me. Alright. About Dehya, I lived around Eremites my whole life. As a little girl, I had a wooden sword for a toy. Everyone I knew growing up was either a merc or on their way of becoming one. And even the bowls we ate our meals from were carved by mercenary blades. After an upbringing like that, it would be more surprising if I didn't become a merc when I grew up. Right? Alright, yeah. We merc have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss. The Eremites are just a title. Okay, that's just... Any mercenary in Sumeru can call themselves a member. Sadly, you get some merc throwing the term around to take advantage of outlanders who don't know any better. We got those jerks to thank for the increasingly abysmal reputation we have these days. Dehya's hobby? I love my makeup box. Sometimes I take it out and reorganize it when I have the time. I keep all my powders and brushes there, pay top more of all of it. Just look at this texture, isn't it perfectly smooth? And even if you get sweat or get caught in the rain, it doesn't run. Hee hee hee, you get what you pay for. It's a he 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 or hee hee hee. Dehya, who likes candied nuts, really dislike food that is bitter. Anything bitter, nope, keep it away from me, can't stand it. Sun's out, guns out, hee hee. Just sucks that I got so much work to do. Maybe Dehya can get a hee hee emote. What website is this? It's the in-game version highlight button? Do you guys not know this existed? You guys don't check all your exclamation mark? No, you don't check the if you have a red exclamation mark, the #1 rule is to click on it and make sure you clear the exclamation mark. That's how you play gacha game. Or any game at all. Not for C6 Bennett though. Listen, if you think you need to keep C5 Bennett and you don't unlock C6 Bennett and leave the exclamation mark there, I'm sorry. That is your problem. Alright. I think that's it, right? What artifact is she using? Oh, I'm thinking about a funny thing. What if I just remove all my artifacts from Hu Tao because I barely play her anymore and I slap it onto Dehya? Do it, base. You know what? You can clearly see that I don't really play Hu Tao too much anyway because her auto attack is still level 8 even though her E and Q is level 10. I don't know why. Yes, it's level 9. You guys know what I mean. Relax. Just let Dehya use 4-piece emblem. So do I remove gear from Raiden Shogun and then I put it on my Dehya. And then I build Raiden with Elemental Mastery or something. Even more base? Goddamn. But yeah, generally as a thought, I feel like Dehya is one of those characters that fits a certain theme or fits a certain playstyle. And most of those themes and playstyles are more geared towards a more co-op or party-based gameplay style rather than single-player style, right? Because I feel like MiHoYo really nerfs the effectiveness of co-op play, which is kind of weird. Stuff like Layla and Diano, their shield does get shared with their allies, but like the shield that gets shared is only, for example, for Layla, 35% of the effectiveness. And then Diano, the shield gets shared, but only at 50% of the effectiveness, stuff like that. And then Zhongli is the only one that can share his shield to all his teammates at 100% effectiveness. Then Dehya, she provides damage reduction for her team, but up to a certain amount, it cuts off, so she'll stay alive instead. I don't know, man. It kind of seems like Genshin is not gonna make co-op content, but they're making more co-op characters. Or Constellation. I'm honestly confused. What's the point? But hey, I'll play her anyways because I like designs rather than gameplay. Yeah, that's why I have this leveled, right? And this leveled, right? And then her, right? And then this, right? And then this. So, I don't think it's like a problem if I level another character that's considered weak, because at this point, I've kind of played through them all already. But hey, that'll be the end for this little character or banner review-ish. Like and subscribe, because I don't really say that a lot in my videos, but it would really help a lot. Okay, bye-bye.